I was invited like I was saying there. It's Steel. It's already happening. It's already happening, Quirky. I'm already mixing up Light and Mio.
Yeah, as Steel say also, we didn't have GPO a year ago.
Well, yeah, but we did have. What did we have? Okay, ANZ Weekly wasn't really a thing back then. Look. With WCS Challenger.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I do like how GPO has kind of become the standard for ANZ now. Well, I mean, now we have ESL fueled by Dare.
But anyway, speaking of being fueled by Dare, we are on Everdream for our first map and spawning in the bottom left. The Protoss, representing Mind Freaks and the nation of Australia. Give it up for Pezz. You know what? You take the next one, Yaku.
Alrighty then, in the top right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the Blue Zug, all the way from the land of Vietnam. As Ranger calls him here in chat, he is the Sea King, like the Pokemon, which is kind of weird because Sea King is based off of a fish, like a koi fish, but who the player here is more of a cat. And why is he a cat? Because he is representing the Far East Society Game TV. He is MeomaikA.
And also,
is Vietnamese for cat.
Yes, Mio is Vietnamese for cat, as I found out the other week. Alright, so me playing a bit standard, going for Hatch first. So gives Pezz free reign to take his natural before his call. So,
yep.
But one thing about Mio, he does love his roach rushes here in PvZ.
Oh, he absolutely does. One thing about Pezz, though, I feel like maybe specifically on this matchup, well, on any map, he will try to mineral block the drones like so. This one pro putting in a lot of work, and now this drone is saying, I gotta find another mineral patch. Oh, but he finishes mining. Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, but, you know, Pezz, he's getting a lot of information, does, you know, see that it's not a quick hatch, not a quick, like, you know, roach roam that generally sometimes see from MeomaikA, like he likes to go for that roach roam after the spawning pool has been up, but oh, that's a quick Twilight Council and an Adept. Oh, I may think we might have the Adept Predator go brr in a moment.
He definitely likes that build on this map in this matchup specifically, although he does it quite a few times on other maps as well. It is Pezz's standard, but as we were saying, MeomaikA, he does like to go for his roaches. Will that matter? It's all going to be about how well both players can release. That's
a quick rover as well.
Is that the standard third hatch?
Yeah, not really. Not the Zerg.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm worried that will be harder to defend.
Oh, nice micro there from MeomaikA. Can he save that one drone? One drone. Can he get a second? Ooh. Almost. That Baneling Nest going to be coming up here. Plus an X. There's the Glaives.
Always love seeing those tic-tacs. Those, I think... Oh, actually, I see it now. I see it even more clearly now. It does kind of look like an A-bomb.
A what?
Like a nuclear bomb, which is fitting because it's
it looks more like a meteor.
Yeah, it does actually look more like a meteor or a crashing UFO. Look, something's falling from the sky.
Oh! Oh!
All right, but Blaze is not quite finished yet, and it's not finished anytime soon. Here comes. Calm yourself, Quirky. I know you I know this is what you like to see and what you like to do in this matchup, but I'm gonna have to ask you to keep your pets on. I'm gonna have to ask you to keep your pets on real quick. There are no sentries. There's not gonna be any force fields. The Banelings are in.
Oh, but the sentry blocks it! It's only now just Zerglings.
And here comes Zergling Adept Printer go burr. Zergling Printer
Adept
go
Printer
burr.
goes burr.
Alright, but here comes a good little wall off here, only needing one Adept.
12 seconds away from Glaives.
Spot on. Indeed it is. It's gonna continue making those lings.
Oh my god, the links get into the main! But I think Pezz has enough to make it not game-ending damage.
Yeah, at least not game ending. This is.
Oh, but there's so many small Zerglings!
That there are! And Pezz, he was looking to pick apart MeomaikA by just,
Oh, one gateway's down.
One gateway is down, the wall is so wide open. This is a reversal. Pezz, he was the one who was looking to shade in, shade out, force the, really stretch the forces of MeomaikA, but now MeomaikA turning around,
but
doing that to Pezz.
Imagine now the counterattack force coming in from Pezz is going to be so massive.
It absolutely will be. No roaches here. These, there's no creep connecting the third base and the natural. Trying to get a couple of spines, but it's not quite going to be enough. Adepts? Okay. Only one of them. So worried there for a sec.
Yeah, no,
But
this,
More prisms in. Adept Printer?
does the Adept Printer go burr? There are banelings to help with this, defense. He wastes most of them.
Indeed, he does. Wobble Snap Wolf! Neo, please! Does get the Warp Prism, and that's the end of Pezz's counterattack.
Not really, there's still
Or is
a
it?
decent amount of, Adepts here. But there's just so much Lings here and so many Queens.
It's so much back and forth has happened so far this game, Quirky. It's happening. Are these Adepts gonna get surrounded? You gotta throw a shade, Pezz. Or get a not a concave, a
Surround. But there should be enough Adepts that should survive.
I think.
Or
Alright, now our sentries this time.
oh, nice force field to
gonna be
protect
very
the Adept
safe.
there.
That was a close one. That was very much a close one. If we look at the lost unit tab to just see who got the better end of that, actually MeomaikA losing quite a bit more there.
Yeah, 96 Lings, 3 Banelings not detonating. Not exactly
Alright,
the best here for our Vietnamese Zerg.
no, it is not. Meanwhile, we do see a transition from MeomaikA. Try to go more into Roach. Wait, did he get the Roach Warren, or am I hallucinating?
He hasn't got the Roach Warren yet.
Alright,
there it is. Alright.
Alright, maybe I wasn't hallucinating, but seeing into the future.
Yeah. Man, I hear something fighting. Oh, okay, there we go. Like, I heard something fighting. But Meo is taking his fault because, you know, he's trying to get that economic advantage.
Regular day in Yishun. Yeah, I hear something fight. Some fight going on.
Yeah, it's just like... I hear it's something. But there is an immortal out on the map, so... possibly might not look too good here. But as now Pezz, he's pushing into that third.
Oh! He is looking to get a lot of damage done. This could be devastating for MeomaikA. This is just so many units out for
It's
Pezz.
a soul trade!
Absolute. It is a bit of an odd soul train here. There's only one immortal, but you know, if it works, it works. There aren't any roaches out yet for MeomaikA. It is just going to be Lingbane and a lot of queens, even hallucinating the Colossus, because why not?
You know, soak up that damage. And look, even a warp in of Adepts into the main as
This could
well.
be
Oh my.
devastating. And now, you know, MeomaikA trying to set up a concave here to really get a good surround, but the sentries, they are doing such a good job. Does
He
get
needs to
surrounded on the map. Look. When you have that, man, when you have this many sentries,
That many force fields.
It is in fact a lot of force fields, but somehow MeomaikA is still holding this. He hasn't actually lost that much.
The immortal's still being saved. Now the roaches are out. And I think this might be the end. The roaches are out to help save the day.
How did MeomaikA hold that?
Yeah, he took a
That's what
lot
I
of
wanna
damage
know.
though.
He did take quite a bit of that. Yeah.
10 probes, 148 lings have died.
That's definitely an owie there. He's also lost his third base, but he's gonna move on to a fresher base over there. And at the end of the day, MeomaikA has enough to counterattack. I don't think he will. Not yet, anyway. Oh, switching to Spyra. I like this. I like this very much. Jet in the chat can get very excited now.
Spire the Muleless switch. I like it, but that's gonna be it. GG. What?
I think he scouted what MeomaikA had and thought, there's no way I can really do this. Pezz was on 2 bases for so long. He was. Yep. I'm looking back at the stream. Pezz did not take an expansion behind that. He was absolutely all
still
in.
on 2 bases.
Yeah, he was absolutely
He almost
all
held
in.
that. He almost held it.
That he did. That's man. Such a good PvZ that we just saw.
Yeah.
Alright, Pezz is going to be requesting Nightshade to be our second map. And I'm going to be making this as we are looking for the SG server. You know, the Blizzard UI, it's very finicky. Sometimes, even if you select a certain region, if you're not actually in that region, it does whatever it wants.
It does.
I think Dally has a story there.
Yeah, I think it does as well. If I recall. Nightshade, Kurari's favorite map.
Red and purple. I don't think it's as bad as blue and purple, but you know, that's for Kura to decide.
Kuro, please give us your thoughts. Alright, anyway, while Kuro gathers the thoughts, we are going to be on to Nightshade Alley for this second map. And spawning in the top left, the Purple Protoss representing Australia and Mind Freaks. This is Pezz. And spawning in the bottom right, the Red Zerg representing Far East Society in the nation of Vietnam. The cat, it's MeomaikA.
And Nightshade, of course, it's another map that's similar to Everdream. It's definitely a map that players like to be very aggressive on, both, especially these 2 players here. MeomaikA is definitely known for getting the more aggressive third hatch.
Yeah.
As for now, we will await. Definitely think that... I gotta wonder, I feel like it's only in PvT that it happens on Nightshade, but we have seen a lot of Robo-Drop plays coming out from Protoss players on Nightshade, where it's Disruptors or Colossus. Not sure if it's going to be too effective here in PvZ, but it's still going to be awesome to watch if that is the case.
Yeah. But for now, we're just gonna relax, chill out, as Meo sends for the swarm across.
Yeah, you really have to cherish these moments.
Oh my god, you can kill that bird! There we go.
Could have gotten perfect surround, but yeah, a little bit of mistiming there.
I don't think it was paying too much attention.
Yeah, probably not. It's usually, with the scouting force, you just rally across the map.
And now Pezz can...
Micro.
Yeah,
Mac.
micro that probe, so Ling's don't
Yeah, will be
go
quite a bit
straight
delayed.
to that.
It's important, as we do see what Pezz is going for. I guess it doesn't really matter. MeomaikA has an Overlord coming in.
Ooh.
But you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
And Pezz likes to play Stargate in PvZs at least. Like, that's usually his general standard, as we have seen in GPOs. But he has, you know, played more other stuff. You know, that adept timing seems to be really good. But he's actually not scouted the Stargate yet.
What? He went in deep. He went in deep with his Overlord.
Oh no, he did see it. He did see it. He did see it. Sorry.
Whoops.
I wish I could go with the Kuro vision and see a toggle vision. The way she does that, yeah.
Wait, no, there isn't a response yet coming up from MeomaikA, so it could be that he wasn't really paying attention to that Stargate. Getting the more defensive third hatchery this time. Is this MeomaikA?
Yeah. Seems to be. But he is getting the safety spores now. Dep's going to shade in, see what MeomaikA's up to. And it's going to see not a lot so far, just getting the spores to be safe. But it's just a Phoenix coming out so far from Pezz. No Oracles just yet. He's looking to possibly go into Mass Phoenix.
Alright, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think, and this is coming from a non-Protoss player, to be fair, but I think I honestly do prefer Mass Phoenix to Oracle Phoenix. That said, Oracles are really good at utility. They, stasis wards, especially in PvZ, can be a matter of life and death here.
Oh yeah, or getting stasis warding an entire Terran mineral line.
Yeah, that's really good.
Remember that, Yaku?
When it comes to, I mean, I don't remember much. When it comes to, let's change the subject. Let's change the subject, Quirky. When it comes to getting damage done, I feel like Mass Phoenix does tend to kill the drones quite a bit more reliably than Oracles do.
Yeah, but generally you see that in PvP or PvT. Not.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Alright,
Not in
just pick
PvZ, yeah.
Gets 2 drones. It's not too bad. But this sort of style does leave you lacking with sort of you know, the ground army at least. And MeomaikA's trying to capitalize that by Ling rushing the natural. But look at that amount of adepts. Pezz, he's on top of it.
Absolutely. Pezz has seen every possibility here, and he is just trying to cover every single base. Now, even going into Immortals, this is starting to transition. Pezz is getting to Robo Bay as well. Alright, we could see Colossus, we could see Disruptors. I feel like Colossus are starting to get a lot more popular in PvZ. But
yeah, especially when they go for that Ling heavy comp, you know, the AoE damage to light as well. It really helps, but yeah, as we see, he sees the ground army, he's like, oh, I can't face that.
Yeah,
that robot is almost done. Roach Roan getting the roach speed. 10 roaches on the way now. +1 attack. Oh, almost. There's an adept holding that wall.
Things are starting to heat up real quick. We do see it is going to be Colossus coming out from Pezz. And even though MeomaikA is switching into roaches, I still kind of like Colossus. If you can get a critical mass, then it doesn't really matter that your opponent went for roaches. And on top of that, it's one of the few siege units, when you have thermal ants involved, it's one of the few siege units that Protoss has. And that's definitely something you can take advantage of versus the short range Latent Bane. But
I like this. Corruptive against Colossus.
That is, in fact, a counter, funnily enough. And it's more than likely going to be Corruptives coming out because MeomaikA already knows. Okay, now he sees the Colossus, but even before that, MeomaikA knows that there are Phoenixes out in the map. You're not going to get Mutalisk when there are Phoenixes out. You'd have to be a... Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I was going to say you have to be a map. But I remembered this is MeomaikA we're talking about.
Yeah, that is true. But, you know, guess we'll have to see. Twilight Council getting put down by Pezz, so may look to get some charge here. Especially be really good against the ground army of MeomaikA. Charge with the Colossus as well. That is going to be a devastating combo. Combine that with Archons as well. Oh boy.
Yeah, you just combining them all together. You've just about created the anti-Zerg.
Oh, and now Pezz has seen the
Immortals.
Pezz has seen the Spire there, thanks to the Phoenix run by trying to get a few drone kills.
And now switching into Disruptors, which overall just a more... I guess it's more unreliable, you could say, but it's also much more effective in versus what MeomaikA is getting. And fun fact, Corruptors cannot shoot Disruptors.
Yeah, no, because they can't shoot ground. And like, even Pezz is being safe putting cannons into his mineral line just in case it was mutas, but it's not. That's ooh, nice by Pezz there, trapping the whole bunch of lings.
And man, Pezz is playing so safe right now. He has thought of everything he needs to do to defend, and he's doing it.
Ooh, rip that Heroic Phoenix there. Can't even get the scout off, but now he knows that Corruptors are out. So he's going into Blink, he's getting his +2 attack, he's getting Stalkers as well. MeomaikA needs to look into Caustic Spray.
They're being very aggressive here with the Corruptors, but alright, gets the scout and turns around.
Yeah, +1 flying attack on the way here for MeomaikA. He is starting to be in now. It's even getting a Baneling Nest and an Evo Chamber. Wait, MeomaikA hasn't even got his ground upgrades yet. Ooh.
No, he has not. He's getting +1 flyers before anything on the ground, which, you know, pretty standard MeomaikA, really. If you think about it. And yeah, it's never. I always say this for Zerg. It's never too late to tech switch. Just make sure you're relatively safe.
Yeah,
he can be pretty flexible there.
Alright, the Heroic Phoenix actually go across. They will get the scout off as charge is now starting to be researched. Blink is done.
Will he see the Baneling Nest? Does not quite yet. Does see the Evo Chamber, but not the Baneling Nest, which I don't know why I'm putting so much emphasis on the Baneling Nest. It's not really something that Pezz has to be too worried about here.
Well, if he's going to heap the charge bots, yes, he does.
Yeah, you're right.
But Pezz is taking his 4th now. Feels confident enough that he can defend anything that MeomaikA can throw at him. These Corruptors not exactly being the best here. Maybe just trying to catch out a few units, but oh no, they run straight into the main army. And Blink bullets out.
Completed, yeah. Ooh. Losing quite a bit of Corruptors here for nothing. I just realized something, Quirky. We're going into a relatively long macro game with MeomaikA.
Oh my god.
A lot of Banelings being popped in.
That is a lot of Banelings. But with Arco as well, and the force fields from Sentries, I don't feel like they can do a whole lot here.
Yeah, Pezz is going in right in. The Purification Nova doesn't get too much here. There is no Baneling speed just yet, but it is about to pop. Very nice force fields. But I think that Archon actually just destroyed the force field there. Does lose this 4th base. MeomaikA does. And now trying to go for a flank. It could work. It could work. Is it gonna work? The force fields, Quirky.
Oh my god.
And this is the critical mass of Protoss that you really want. Purification Nova deleting the Zerg army. I think we're going to go into our ace match very, very soon. GG is called. And this is what we were talking about when we talked about them having a rivalry.
Give me more. Oh my god.
Oh lord. That was a lot of build-up throughout that game, and it had a fiery ending.
Oh my god. But you could just see, like, Pezz, he was sort of turtling towards until he got like that Protoss deathball that we sort of seen back in the day, back in the Wings of Liberty day. And yeah, there was nothing that MeomaikA could really do. The sentries were pretty critical, keeping those Banelings away from the bulk of his army. And wow, it was just so good.
Absolute key players there. Word of sentries. This This reminds me of that old Bisu quote. With
Mm.
sentries and force fields, I will be unstoppable.
Alright, we have to see what MeomaikA decides he wants to play as the final map. Alright, he's gonna play similar. Okay,
Alright.
Australian servers it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, one side will be Australian, the other side will be Texas.
Hahaha. But take a look at the other bracket. Go Joey, being Piglet 2-0. Going
The
into our
defending
second
champion.
semi-final. Yeah, the defending champion. And meanwhile, Ranger versus Beastalk still going on.
Oh, very interesting. No, not map info. Invite, or not. Look,
Yeah, can you change Pezz, please?
yeah, it's all good.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go into our final map of our first semifinals. We're gonna determine who is gonna be our finalist, our first finalist of the evening. Oh, Beastalk taking out Ranger 2-1.
Ooh.
Now we'll be facing off against Gogo Joey, a Hong Kong team kill.
Wow. It's always the Hong Kong team kills. We had one last week between Beastalk and Go Joey. Oh, this is gonna be so good. But anyways, before we get to that match, we're going to this match. PvZ. Oh, funnily enough, the next series is gonna be PvZ as well. Alright, spawning up in the top left. The Red Zerg. Representing Far East Society and Vietnam. Can he make it to the finals again? This is the Cat MeomaikA. And spawning in the bottom right, the Blue Protoss this time. Representing Mind Freak and the nation of Australia. Give it up for Pezz.
I like that you chose not to go purple on the map that it didn't really matter. Rip Kuro.
Anyway, Mary, he is playing the safe. He did go for Hatch before Gas here. As Pezz will identify.
Well, yeah, tournament life is on the line and whatnot. Just wanna.
How do you expect MeomaikA to pull off something crazy?
Yeah, you kind of do, but I mean, as Steel has said, whenever Steel is in the audience or the caster, whenever Steel is around, MeomaikA, a little bit afraid to just go full Meo. It seems.
But the Cybercore is down here for MeomaikA. Oh, sorry, for Pezz. As Pezz is just flying around with this drone, with this probe, but actually Mary's fighting off with a drone this time, so he really good. And no Ling's Justice of yet, so I feel like maybe Meo, he wants to go. Oh, he's delaying the Lings. I think he's actually might want to go into a quick Roach Run.
It's definitely a possibility. He is getting metabolic boost now, but one thing to keep in mind is that this does not mean that MeomaikA is going to immediately make the Zerglings. This is more than likely. This is probably going to be later on when he needs to reinforce those roaches and he needs to get units across the map. That's when the Link Speed comes in handy. He's just making an investment, pretty much.
There. Oh no, it's Evo Chamber. Oh.
Oh. All right. Could be plus one melee as well. Could it be what we saw in game number 1, Quirky?
I've got a feeling maybe not.
All right.
I feel like he may have taken that front base if he wanted to go for the full aggressive, like he did in game 1. But you know, oh look at that! He even gets the scout off. Pezz, he knows the Evo Chamber's on its way, so he needs to prepare. Immediately gets an Oracle out. I like this. If he puts a stasis trap like right in front.
That would definitely be deadly, especially against a player like MeomaikA, who is who's very. I don't want to downplay MeomaikA too much, but he's not really a very cautious sort of guy, to put it lightly.
As I do see Ranger and Beastalk talking to each other, I think probably about Beastalk. I just saw Beastalk's name, so I'm like, they're probably talking about Beastalk? I don't know. If I could get a translation, that'd be great.
Ranger talking about, I'm thinking Gogojoy's asking Ranger about how his series went. Gonna get some info there. Alright, the Lings are here. Melee is almost, +1 melee is almost halfway done.
Second Oracle almost out as well.
Who is... I feel like Pezz should be more than able to defend against this, but the Oracles are actually going across the map. MeomaikA already getting some Swarves up, so it's 2
He's
Oracles.
going Mass Oracle.
Done. He is. He's going full stats.
Yes. Also, rip stats.
Yeah.
Queens are out. Yeah.
Are going to be enough to chase these away, but this third base is very undefended, or even could try to pick up some of these reinforcing Lings. MeomaikA actually droning up quite a bit here, going into the next phase. I think he has just about given up on that aggression he wanted to do earlier. So he's just going to go into the next phase of the game.
Oh, nice tag with those Queens. And we'll see when that lair starts. The Lings on the way to their third now. Might get a cancel, but I think there's a couple of depths here in position.
Oh, will be enough. They're about to get surrounded, Quirky. They're about to get surrounded. They aren't surrounded, but I mean...
Oracle come to save the day, but don't think it might be enough. The probe doing its best, and actually the Lings are driven away by this Oracle.
Yeah,
That's... Oh! 5 drones done by these Oracles, and even one survives just on such low health. It doesn't even see the Hydro extend as well.
That was such good value coming up from Pezz's Oracles. Cannot be understated there. And now he's moving on in. Going to be going into his Immortal Twilight Council.
Oh! The Yakuzaku! The Brunos Yakuzaku!
That adept is on... That adept is on hold position. No. Alright, decent use of the force fields there, but they do take a while. It does take a while for that energy to
Oh my god, Pezz!
Iterated.
Pezz!
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Yeah, the mineral walk. Whew.
Yeah, he must have had them clicked on the minerals.
Yeah.
Alright, now the 3 Oracles coming in. Actually, they might take down this Queen.
I think it's more than likely to...
Oh, the target firing by the Spore, actually. Almost taking down that 1 Oracle to 1, like, health point. Actually, let me click on it. Yeah, 2 health. Oof.
That's... Yeah. Definitely a bit of a move there. MeomaikA transitioning. Still going to be using the Hydras, but will be... he can't be going Mutas, right? It's probably just...
Bang Muta, actually. Could actually be pretty decent.
Alright, well... It's definitely something that we'll have to look out for. One thing to keep in mind is that MeomaikA knows that Pezz doesn't really have static D or real defenses up, so Mutalisk can... Yeah, Mutalisk can sneak around, get a ton of probe damage, and kind of force Pezz to do something, some kind of aggression.
Ooh.
And that's where the Hydros really shine. Tries to get a run by, but gonna have to be chased away by the mini Soul Train.
Alright. Oracle's coming in, trying to do as much damage as they can. 1 Oracle finally goes down for Pezz.
And funnily enough...
MeomaikA could be happen.
Yeah, funnily enough, it wasn't the low health Oracle. So, yeah, that Oracle's gonna survive till the end of the game. I can tell you that. Pezz is gonna take it
Oracle.
To the next... Yeah, Pezz is gonna take him with him to the next series.
Oh!
Alright,
Hey,
let's go to 4th phase.
Oh, needs to be careful here.
Might be able to get the Queens. The Oracle is running out of energy. Is it gonna be enough? Runs out of energy just before killing the Queen. And MeomaikA chases it back.
Hey, he's going Colossus again. But here comes the Mutt.
Here
Blink almost finished it, actually.
And what we were talking about, Quirky, Not a lot of static D. Mutalists are wreaking havoc, already getting more damage than Pezz
there's a
got with
cannon in, yeah.
Oracle. Oh, there's a cannon, but yeah, one thing that Mutalists definitely succeed in is just flying in, flying out, keep finding that one angle to really abuse. 20
probes.
That's already more than Pezz got.
Yeah, but look at the worker count at the moment. It's 52 to 59.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
For, Pezz. That being said, though, it's still 20 workers.
Actually, did he lose? Okay.
I'm not sure what Haluk or Archon gonna be moving across the map there, chases down. Trying to kill it. And even with Haluk, or even as hallucination, Archons can be pretty tanky. This is a mono battle I didn't know I wanted. Alright,
Haluk Archons.
There we go. Man. Imagine if it was like 8 Haluk Archons, but with 1 real Archon. You have to guess which is the real one.
Yeah, I actually would see that as a composition. You know, early game push, Soul Train with Haluk Archons tanking.
Yeah, I think some people have done that, but I feel like it's more common that they often get Colossus as 1 to tank and 2 to get some vision.
High ground vision.
Yep.
Alright. MeomaikA is looking to set up some multi-pronged attacks here.
You can see the triangle being made here. Like Isosceles triangle. Or something like that. Look. Not sure what it's called. But yeah, Pezz does already see this. We'll move the army down, but if MeomaikA senses that Pezz is moving his army down, should be able to move into another one of these positions.
Yep,
MeomaikA, be careful.
Ooh! I could have picked off Colossus there, maybe, but... Team anybody. Here comes the main army! It was all a ruse! Force field's going down, trying to keep the links out and away. But this might be it. The Hydra Links doing so much damage. No charge locks.
Mutalists gonna be able to clean out the Colossus right here.
But the
Stalkers versus Hydras. I don't know which is favorite here.
Yeah, Blink Stalkers against Hydras, and Pezz, he holds. They did lose a lot of high tech.
Indeed, he did. We already see MeomaikA starting to remax. Both players about to get their 2-2. Will MeomaikA keep the pressure on? He is trying to. There's still one Colossus here that can do a lot of damage to these.
Not when he gets surrounded.
The Corruptive's there just for good measure, and this is not an army that does well versus Zerglings. Pezz already hemorrhaging so much. Shield batteries again out of energy, locked outside his base.
GG.
MeomaikA gonna be our first finalist, and I think it's gonna be 2 weeks in a row that MeomaikA makes it to the finals.
Now we have to see who his second opponent was gonna be. As I think it's Beastalk versus Go-Go Joey. Challenge hasn't updated.
Yep, it is going to be Beastalk versus Go-Go Joey is going to be our next series, the final semifinals of the evening. Final semifinals. That's a tongue twister if I've ever heard one.
Our second semifinals.
Yeah, second semifinals. Semifinales. Semifinales de dos.
Now in German.
Yeah. From here on out, I can just set it to the Singapore server.
Yay.
Alright, we could just get a rematch of last week, but never discount Beastalk is what I say. He was the first player other than Demi that won a Grand Platypus Open.